For decades, you've been told what's healthy. Advice came from doctors, magazines, influencers, even your own parents. But what if much of what you believe about health is not just outdated, but dangerously wrong? These aren't small misunderstandings. These are myths, repeated so often that they've become truth in people's minds, myths that could be draining your energy, slowing your metabolism, and sabotaging your long-term health. Today, we're exposing the 10 biggest health lies you probably still believe. Some may sound familiar, others may shock you, but by the end of this video, you'll never look at your daily habits the same way again. And your health, it may finally start to improve, not through more effort, but through real understanding. Let's begin with one of the most stubborn myths of all. Low fat is healthy. This belief exploded in the 1980s and 90s, creating a global obsession with fat-free everything. Yogurts, cookies, salad, dressings, you name it. The idea was simple. Fat makes you fat. But here's what they didn't tell you. When food manufacturers removed fat, they replaced it with sugar, starches, and chemical additives to make things taste better. The result? Spikes in blood sugar, constant hunger, and eventually more weight gain. Real fat, like the kind found in avocados, eggs, olive oil, and nuts, is essential for brain function, hormones, and even fat burning. It's not fat that's been making us fat, it's the processed sugar and refined carbs disguised as healthy. Next, we need to talk about another massive lie. All calories are equal. On paper, a calorie is just a unit of energy. But your body isn't a simple calculator, it's a complex hormonal machine. A 300-calorie soda does not impact your metabolism the same way as 300 calories from grilled salmon or steamed vegetables. Sugar-rich calories spike insulin, encourage fat storage, and promote cravings. Protein-rich or fat-rich calories do the opposite. They reduce hunger, support muscle building, and keep blood sugar stable. You could be eating the same amount of calories and still either lose weight or gain fat depending on what those calories are made of. Quality matters. Nutrients matter. Your metabolism responds to what you eat, not just how much. Another deeply rooted health lie. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. This idea has been drilled into us since childhood, but have you ever stopped to ask where it came from? The answer. Breakfast cereal companies. That's right, it was marketing, not science. Truth is, skipping breakfast can actually improve insulin sensitivity, support weight loss, and help with mental clarity. Intermittent fasting, where you delay your first meal of the day, is now widely studied and praised for its health benefits. Eating the wrong kind of breakfast like sugary cereals, muffins, or juice can trigger an energy crash. What matters most isn't eating early, but eating intentionally. Focus on nutrient-dense foods that fuel your body when it actually needs it. Lie number 4 might be sitting on your kitchen shelf right now. If it's from a health store, it must be healthy. This couldn't be further from the truth. The health food industry has mastered marketing. They slap labels like organic, vegan, or gluten-free on ultra-processed snacks and sell them at a premium. But many of these so-called healthy products are loaded with sugar, inflammatory seed oils, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives. Think vegan cookies, keto bars, or plant-based chips. These aren't real food, they're just another form of junk food with a wellness label. The real test is simple. If it has a long list of ingredients you can't pronounce, or if it doesn't resemble anything your great-grandparents would recognize as food, it's probably not good for you. Now, let's look at a more subtle one. That sounds reasonable, but may be harming you daily. Vegetable oils are heart healthy. For decades, we've been told to avoid saturated fats and use oils like canola, soybean, or sunflower instead. But the truth is, these oils are highly processed, chemically extracted, and rich in omega-6 fatty acids, which fuel inflammation when consumed in excess. These inflammatory oils are found in everything from salad dressings to restaurant food to packaged snacks, and worse, they oxidize quickly under heat, forming compounds that damage cells and tissues. What's safer? Cooking with traditional fats like extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, or even grass-fed butter. They're stable, natural, and far less inflammatory. Here's another health belief that might be holding you back. Exercise is the key to weight loss. While physical activity is essential for health, it's not the magic bullet for fat loss. Why? Because your body adapts. You burn fewer calories over time doing the same workouts. And after intense exercise, your appetite may increase, causing you to overeat and cancel out the calories you burned. The truth, weight loss starts in the kitchen, exercise supports the process, but diet drives it. If you want to lose weight sustainably, focus first on improving what you eat. Move your body because it's good for your heart, your brain, and your mood, not just to punish yourself for eating too much. Now let's address a popular hydration myth. You need to drink 8 glasses of water every day. While staying hydrated is critical, this rule is overly simplified and often misapplied. Your body's water needs depend on many factors: age, weight, activity level, and even the climate you live in. Plus, we forget that many foods like fruits, vegetables, and soups also contribute to hydration. Forcing yourself to drink large amounts of water without real thirst can actually stress the kidneys and dilute essential minerals. A smarter approach: listen to your body. If you're thirsty, drink. If your urine is dark, hydrate. And if you're on a whole food diet or exercising regularly, consider adding electrolytes or a pinch of salt to your water to maintain proper mineral balance. We now come to one of the oldest lies in the book. You need dairy for strong bones. Decades of milk ads told us that calcium from dairy was essential. But here's the surprising truth. Countries with the highest dairy consumption also have some of the highest osteoporosis rates. Bones need much more than calcium than need magnesium, vitamin K2, and physical load-bearing activity. Not to mention, many people are lactose intolerant, leading to bloating, digestive issues, and low-grade inflammation. You can get bone-supporting nutrients from leafy greens, seeds, nuts, and small fish like salt. And if you do enjoy dairy, opt for fermented, full-fat options like kefir or yogurt, which are easier to digest and more nutritionally rich. Lie number 9 has scared millions away from an essential nutrient. Salt is bad for you. Salt has long been blamed for high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease, but this claim is outdated and oversimplified. The real issue isn't salt itself, it's the balance between sodium and potassium. Natural salts, like sea salt or Himalayan salt, contain trace minerals and can be beneficial when used in moderation. In fact, many people, especially those on whole food or low-carb diets, don't get enough salt, leading to fatigue, headaches, or muscle cramps. The real danger? Processed food, which contains huge amounts of refined sodium and no counterbalancing minerals. If you're eating clean, don't fear salt, just use it wisely. And finally, we come to the most insidious lie of all. Health is all about willpower. This lie makes you believe that if you're overweight, tired, or sick, it's your fault, that you're lazy, that you lack discipline. But that's not the truth. The modern food environment is engineered to hijack your biology. Ultra-processed foods are designed to be addictive. Clever packaging hides toxic ingredients, and most people were never taught how to truly nourish their bodies. Health is not about trying harder. It's about designing better systems. It's about making your environment support your goals. It's about compassion, education, and awareness, not shame or blame. Now that these myths have been exposed, you're probably rethinking everything you thought you knew about health, and that's powerful, because understanding these truths gives you the freedom to stop fighting your body and start working with it. Health isn't about restriction. It's about alignment. It's about making decisions based on truth, not trends. You now know what most people don't. And that knowledge, that's your new superpower. If this video opened your eyes, take a second to hit the like button. It helps the algorithm and helps others find this message. Comment below and tell us which of these health lies shocked you the most. Or is there a myth we didn't mention that you think needs to be exposed? And most importantly, if you want to keep getting real, science-backed insights into nutrition, fitness, and holistic health, subscribe and turn on notifications. We post videos like this every week.